this. I do not know how you guys are doing this. You're doing 100, right? I can't do more than that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is my song that Harjarene wrote for me. One. Just so fun. Hey, hey, Glenn. I'm just trying to get the link so I can share it with you guys. I love this song. I love it, Harjarene. I love it. You know I can't get that note. You know there's no way I'm getting that note, JC. Exactly. It's such a bop, isn't it? No, that's me doing my Mariah. Who's that? I think that's Petra, isn't it? Okay, I'm getting a whistle. Can you guys hear a whistle? Tell me if you can hear a whistle. And in my overalls. Right, I'm really getting a whistle. Where's that coming from? Can you hear it? Hi, CDD. Right, you can hear the whistle too. Okay. Let me see if I've got too many things open. Can you hear it now? Do you know why that was, Clem? Do you know why that was? You know why that was, Clem. I do it every time we do the behind the scenes. I left this one still playing. Dong. Okay, so who's in the chat? Right, I'm going to go through the chat and I'm going to tell you what I'm up to. So, JC's here. Hey, hey, JC. Hey, hey, it's a lovely day. I'm saying that. I know it's JC Calamity Jade. I'm sorry. Teddy's in the house. Teddy's in the house. Miss Mary. Teddy's in the house. This is it. She's been waiting for you, Teddy. Come on. Teddy's here. Teddy's in the house. Come on, Miss Mary. Oh, she's so precious, bless her. Come on, right, here we go, look. Teddy's in the house. She's come. Look, Miss Mary, Teddy is there. Teddy's in the house. Okay, I've got Himani on. Himani, you're so fun, you blow my man, Himani. I can't clap while I've got the cat treats open still. So I've got Tracy DD, my little star, my neighbour next door. How you doing, Tracy? Hope you're well. Hey, honestly, Harjarene, we've just been playing your song. Hold on, give me this right. I'm gonna play it again. We're gonna all dance. Come on, folks. I'm still working on the waves, Harjarene. Right, here we go. I'll do my own. I don't know who that is. I'm thinking it's okay, but I can't keep dancing. So what to do today? Okay. Right. So everyone's saying hi. Hi, Caesar. Hi, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Right, Caesar, I want everyone who is here, if you're a content creator, I want you to do #sleep, share your links. This is going to be, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to record my Friday vlog. That's why I've got all of this room up here Because you know, if you watch my vlogs, then I always put something up on here. And there's lots of images that are going to come up. Not today, when I do the replay, I'm going to edit it down. But I was saying to the guys, I was saying, Harjarene, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I haven't got all those hours to try and fiddle with my camera and try and get that sorted. So, I think it was Himani said, Jo, just get it, just do it on a vlog. Do it on a vlog, do it on a live, record your vlog, then you can edit it tomorrow. For those who want him a vlog and they're here now, I'm going to say it's Jo Sleep and Slim Down Journey. I'm going to say it again, Jo Sleep and Slim Down Journey. Emma, if you're there, Lisa, if you're there, come and join us. Miss Mary's here, she's shouting for you. Right, we're going to do the recording in a bit. Let's have a look who else we've got. Yusuf GXR. Right, honestly, I've got my glasses on and everything, Yusuf. Yusuf says hi. Hi, Yusuf. Miss Mary says hi too. Can you see Miss Mary? Right, so everyone's dropping hashtag sleep. Sarah's here. Lovely to see you, Sarah. Wilshire Jules. Hi, Wilshire Jules. How are you? Have I done you a knitted postcard yet? If not, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to get to find out more about you, and then by the December one, you will see the knitted postcards. Okay, so getting through the chat, lovely to see you all. Cat doppelganger, what the heck, he says. What the heck? It's a cat with a... She's got a grooming collar on. I mean, what else needs to be explained? Okay, there's 17 of you in the chat. I can see 6 likes. So you know what you can do to help me out? Double click on the screen. Double click on the screen for me, please. I'm taking a sip of water. Okay. I've got my sweatband on. Harjarene, you missed me doing the knee lifts. I was doing, it was Teddy's fault. Teddy's got me motivated into doing those knee lifts. So I was doing them to the Joe song that you wrote earlier on. Just Richie, how you doing? Just Richie says hi. Just Richie, do hashtag sleep in the chat because I want you to share your channel. This is a connect and grow. Everything I do on my channel is a connect and grow. I love the community. I love the community. Can I put it out there? I love the community. I'm not necessarily housebound anymore, but we're finding that every time I go out, I get a fibromyalgia flare up. So you guys are making it so that I don't feel I have to get out. I don't feel desperate to just leave the house, drag poor Tracy DD out. Tracy's not been well. So today I've been doing lots of lives. I've been on lots of people's communities, done lots of workouts as well. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Hi Keely, hi. Keely, you're going to be on the behind the scenes with us on Monday, aren't you? So Keely's our special guest for behind the scenes on Monday. It's a special episode. It's about eating and weight loss. Eating and weight loss, we'll call it that. Harjarene, Calamity Jane and Himani are also going to be on there. So, the boss way, don't mess with Harjarene, otherwise she'll... So, make sure you're there on Monday. We're going to see Keely there. So, if Keely, spread the word. Have you heard? Spread the word. I don't know why I keep stepping up. I'm trying to conserve my energy here. Okay. You can drag me out whenever, says Tracy DD. Tracy, I love you. So Keely's really excited. We're really excited to have you on, Keely. Honestly, we're so excited. You've done so well on your weight loss journey. And we know you've had some dramas. We know you've been having some lemons. And you were not making lemonade because some of those lemons have been laced with poison, as you put it. But we're gonna make it much better for you on Monday, or hopefully we will. You're just gonna get this kind of energy on Monday night, then you'll be up for hours afterwards. This is why I'm struggling to sleep. I'm not struggling to sleep. I've got Colin's mask now, so happy days. Kate is in the house. Very good with the Kate. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Kate's here. Kate, Calamity went, Kate, Angie's here from Journey of Life. Oh, Angie. It's so, you're my sweetheart. You are my sweetheart. How are you? It's been ages. You are my sister from another mister. She says I'm looking gorgeous. Do you know why, Angie? Because I'm rocking a longer hairpiece today. Right, earlier on this week we decided I'm going to be going navy blue. Navy blue. I'm dyeing my own hair navy blue. Remember, I've got green ends at the moment to look like a Joker. Miss Mary. I mean, we nearly had an incident there. Nearly sat down hard on Miss Mary. Right, whilst Miss Mary's here and chatty, could you send us some cat treats? That would be great. So yes, Phil Holland, you would be a perfect children's TV presenter. Phil, oh my goodness. It's like you've preempted my news. I write children's bedtime stories, and next week, I'm releasing a new channel called Auntie Jo's Bedtime Stories. So what I'll do is in the video link, at the end, I'll put the video link in. You can all, in fact, let me do it now. Let me do it now because I've got you all on now. Right. How many have I got on? 20. Right. If I've got 20 of you on, well, 20 of you sign up for this, subscribe to this channel. Hold on, she says. Catch my breath. I'm going to have to do my inhaler again in a minute. But Phil, honestly, it's like you've preempted it. Auntie Jo's Bedtime Stories. Okay. Oh, she's not live yet. That's why she's not live yet. Right. Okay. Right. Could this be the moment? Could this be the moment I've got big, you know, those big giant scissors? And the mayor comes. Mayor Mindy might come. Mayor Mindy might come. She'll be wearing her gold chains. And that we pass the gold scissors, the giant gold scissors to her. There's a big ribbon. There's a big ribbon there. Because then what we're going to do, we're going to release. What we're going to release? We're going to launch Auntie Jo's Bedtime Stories. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right, there's only one video on there. So let me just make this video live. Let me make it live. Right, okay, so I'm going to do it now, because then once I've made this live, okay, so hopefully there'll be some more content going on there, probably this weekend now I've gone and launched it now. Okay, so let me go back to the channel. I'm going to pop the channel link in the chat. If you see it and if you can click on it, that will be wonderful. If you can't, don't worry about it. I'm going to put it in the video description, like I put all of your channels in the video description. This is a connect and grow. So cross-pollinate. We've got wonderful community members from so many different communities now. And you're all wonderful because this is a positive space. So let me tell you what the plan is. Oh, Harjarene said it's so exciting. Honestly, I am so excited. I could just spit. What film's that off? I can't remember what film that is off. So let me wipe my glasses, because what I'm going to explain now is I'm going to do a 20-minute where I'm chatting to the camera. Okay, you've got to help me as well here, folks. I'm going to do, it's going to be about 20 minutes, maybe possibly shorter, and then maybe another 10 minutes if I've fluffed any of my lines. Okay, so what I'm going to do, look, there's all of this space above me. So this space is going to be where I put the pop-ups when I create this into my vlog. But this was Himani's idea. Himani, this is a brilliant idea. So, the comments are disabled on that channel. Right, Himani, I will sort that out after this live, okay? Thank you very much for the heads up, though. So it's a, oh no, I know why, it's because it's a children's channel. Does that mean it's always disabled? Maybe it's default disabled. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out, but I'll figure it out after. Right, what I've got to do right now is I've got to do the recording for my vlog. Okay, So it's brilliant that I get a chance to actually speak to you all whilst you're here. But I've got to do that thing where I don't get distracted. Okay, so are you with me, folks? Are you with me? Let me take my inhaler before I start, because I am feeling a bit. Okay, we're with me. You wishing me well? Right, Himani. Make sure if anyone comes in the chat and is expecting me to sing or say low, for the next 15 minutes, I'm recording this. So help me out, folks. Clam, I can see you just dropped Auntie Jo's bedtime stories link again. You are, honestly, moderators extraordinaires. You guys are the best people in the world. Right, okay then, so are you ready? Are you ready? Stop throwing hearts up, because it's, you know what I'm like, I'm easily distracted. Do I have a hive brain? I don't think so. I think I've just got a load of wasps in there. Okay, right. Am I sweating? Teddy, am I sweating? Do I look all right? All right then. Miss Mary, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? No, that's not my intro. Let's do the proper intro. Okay then, so Gamer Zone saying I talk too much. I know. This is the problem. I'm a middle child. The moment I can get a word in, you can't shut me up. Okay, Gamer, you can go if you're not interested. Don't worry about it. We don't need to see you again, Gamer. But have a lovely weekend. Okay then, right. So folks, I am ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? Okay. Oh, let me put some Michael down, because you know I've taught my hands. Okay. Hey, it's me, Jo, from Jo's Sleep and Slim Down Journey, and I'm really excited to be here. Literally, I am having the best week in the world. I'm having the best week in the world. Literally, this morning, I've received some essential oils. I love essential oils. Then I went upstairs. I found some more good news. The postman came back again. He delivered me a letter. Apparently I'm getting £150 off my heating bills. Automatically. I don't know why. But isn't that wonderful? So that's what I was saying. I'm having a wonderful week. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week too. You know I love to read about what's been going on in your lives. So please drop a comment below. Tell me what's going on. Have you had any non-scale victories? Please tell me about your non-scale victories. Let me tell you about some of the victories that I've been hearing about this week. So, first of all, you know our good friend Christina. Our Christina, she's based down in Australia. She's been sending me, seriously, videos of her hiking through Cradle Mountain. So she's been really looking forward to this vacation all year. They've travelled to Tasmania. She's travelled to Tasmania being considerably lighter than what she was when she first booked this holiday. So she's been up mountains with her husband. I mean, look, that's a waterfall, folks. You know you're high when you're seeing waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. I don't know what Miss Mary's chasing, but she's chasing something. Or maybe she just wants me to stop singing. Moving swiftly on. Okay, moving swiftly. I tell you another person who is moving swiftly. It's Latera. You know you've seen Latera Roberts in the chat. She's on everyone's chat. She's a wonderful cheerleader in these GLP-1 streets. Turns out, Latera's she's got her own channel. Yeah, she's got her own channel. So, I'm going to put Latera's channel's, what's it called? The URL, the link, I don't know. I'm going to put it in the video description. I'm also going to spotlight this video of her walking through her neighbourhood. It's a beautiful day in Gainesville. So lovely to see you, Latera, on these YouTube streets. I cannot wait to see more of your content. You are looking fabulous, lady. Fabulous after phenomenal amount of weight loss. If you want to know how much weight she has lost, just go and subscribe to her channel. Now, another person I've been hearing from this week, Lisa from Gateshead. You know Lisa, she named Got a phone call. I'm pointing at the heart monitor there. I'm not revealing anything naughty. Right, Lisa, she's the one who's got her quick pens. She calls them Mick Jabber, because in the UK we don't say inject, we say we take in a jab, like a flu jab, a slimming jab, whatever. So she called it Mick Jabber. Now, Lisa, great woman, fantastic personality, and she has me rolling. She had me rolling in the comments this week, especially on the video I did the other day. The first video I did with Sir Michael and I on the vibration plate. Or was it the one where I was showing off the monitor? I don't know. But you know what I do know? It was in the kitchen, because what she said was, Jo, I spied the fridge magnet behind you. That's all I'm going to say. Lisa, thank you for reminding me that there's a naughty fridge magnet behind me on these videos. Right, I'm not even going to suggest you go and look at it. It's too naughty. It's too naughty. And you know who you can blame for that? You can blame my two nephews. They're little so-and-sos. So certainly I've moved it off the fridge for this latest video I did. In fact, Clam, you said something to me lovely in that video as well. You said the difference in me on the vibration plate, showing you how to do modified lymphatic drainage workouts, that version of me is nothing like the version of me we saw on week 1. You know, the first week of my weight loss journey. That was April the 11th. I was completely different then. I'll tell you just how much weight I've lost since then. But it came up in the interview that I did with Laurie this week. It went out on Wednesday, remember the 5th of November. Laurie did an interview with me, and it was fantastic. It was two good friends having a good old chat. But as such, I don't know what she did. I don't know. Has she got like, who was it, Lester Holt? Has she got a Lester Holt or a Oprah, a Katie Curry? I don't know. These are all American news anchors and interviews. I'm thinking more of like, what was his name? David, who did the interview with Nixon. I don't even remember his name. This is how bad I am. She got me, she lulled me like that. She lulled me into a safe space, and I revealed some things really quite raw about what it was like living with morbid obesity. Because remember folks, I was 351 pounds when I started. I was 351 pounds. I would stop breathing every 45 seconds, and my heart would stop beating for up to 4 seconds. So that person is now completely different from this person. This person sings. Not necessarily sings well, but she sings. Okay, I'm really looking forward for you to see that interview. I'm also really looking forward to doing, I've got 2 more interviews coming this week, this time with the Carnivore crew. So on, what day is the 11th? What day is the 11th? I can't remember. It's Armistice Day, isn't it? So on the 11th, in the evening, I'm going live with Target Prime Rib. That's Thomas over in the US. He's got type 1 diabetes, and he's doing some wonderful work, you know, bringing it back into, is it remission? Is that the word I'm looking for, JC? Where, you know, where you don't reverse it, but you dip it in reverse. No, I don't know what the word is. I know it begins with R. In fact, I will ask Thomas when I see him on the 11th. And then the other thing is I'm going to be with the Sunday School crew. That's the Sunday School Carnivores there. George Goodenough. I've got Steph from Happy Sexy Health. And I've got John. John's wrote a book. I'll put the details of that again in the link below. Okay, so stay hydrated, folks. Tell me about your NSVs in the comments below. I love reading them. And next week and the week after, maybe you'll see me mention you, give you a big old spotlight and show you your knitted postcard as well. So remember to do that. Oh, and remember to like and subscribe as well. That'll be grand. Okay, that's the first bit. And we're cutting that bit. How did I do? How am I doing? Right, let me get... How long was that? Are you guys having a chat? Right, let's have a look. Mr. Randomville's here. Mr. Randomville's just... Right, Terence, do a hashtag sleep. Share your channel link. Terence was... I mentioned him last week in last week's vlog. Just started a new channel. Wonderful. Terence and Raquel. You remember Raquel as well? These guys have been on Laurie's channel as well. Okay, so let's have a look what else has been said. Right, Raquel's here as well. Hi, Raquel. Hi. Right, Terence shared that video of you laughing with me doing the lymphatic drainage workout. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. But David Frost, that was his name, Kate. Right, I might see if I could get that back into it in a bit later. Well, I'll have to maybe re-edit it. I don't know. I'm going to try it. I'm not taking it. I'm scared it might affect my kidneys. But I will ask my kidney doctor as soon as I can. That's for the creatine. Yes. Ask your kidney specialist, Harjarene, because creatine, too much of it turns into creatinine and that messes up with your kidney results. So ask your doctor how much you should take if you are allowed to take it. Same with water, folks. Water is a wonderful thing, especially on a weight loss journey. You've got to stay hydrated. But there's some people with some health conditions where too much water is more trouble than constipation. That's all I'm going to say about constipation, the big C. Stash Cash is here. Stash, right, Stash. You've got to help me out with my colour grading. So we need to see you. We need to see you do a live. We might need to get you on behind the scenes. Right, because Harjarene, Calamity, Himani, have you seen Stash's latest vlogs? They are incredible. Stash is wandering through Queens NYC, having the best time, recording it all on the vlogs, and it's like, I'm telling you now, Stash, I hope you don't get offended by this, but it's like watching an episode of Atlanta. What was his name who was in Atlanta? I know it's aka Childish Gambino, but it's that level of good the editing is. It's phenomenal. So I think if you're not going to do it on your lives, we've got to get you on our lives. We're going to get you on our live, and if we get you on our live, Stash, it means you can also stream to your audience as well. So all five of us will be streaming, and you can show us about colour gradation and how to get the best shots, because we know this shot is not good. We know this shot is not good, but the aim is going to be that I'm going to put all my pop-ups just here, right? So please drop hashtag sleep so that we can all connect to your channel and check out those videos, because as I say, what you're doing over there, Stash. Okay, let's have a look what else is going on. In fact, let me see if I can increase the size of this chat so we don't have to sit on top of it. Okay, right, here we go. That's better. Journey of life. That's Angie. She says, creatine hasn't done any weight gain for me either, thankfully. Is anyone else taking creatine in here? Then Harjarene saying, hi, Mr. Randomville. Michelle's in the house. I'm talking about the man in the mirror. I don't know why I always have to stop and take a breath halfway through saying mirror. Oh my goodness, have you guys seen the video, the trailer for the new Michael Jackson movie that Anthony Fuqua's done? Oh my goodness, it looks brilliant. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? It looks brilliant. My nephew sent it to us yesterday. Yes, the neighbour who bought the naughty fridge magnet. But he sent it to us, the family group, yesterday, and I think it'd be great if all the family could go and watch it together. I'm not going to talk about Michael Jackson's personal life, but I'm just thinking, a film by Anthony Fuqua with that amount of music, and it's heavily based on Quincy Jones being in there as well. It's going to be brilliant, isn't it? Harjarene sipping on a water right now. Let's have a look what's here. Right, so everyone's saying night. It's night, right. Clam is there pointing out the difference between me, week 1 and week 31, because this is week 31. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. It's week 31, right. So, the difference is night and day. I'll tell you how much weight I've lost in a minute, so I've got to record the second part of the vlog. Okay, so Stash is there saying hi, Joe. Everyone's saying at evening. Talking about creatine. Cat treats. Raquel is saying hi to everybody. Simply Taisha. Simply Taisha. Simply Taisha. Miss Mary, come on. Simply Taisha sent you these. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Do you know what she keeps doing? This cat, she keeps sitting on my coffee table, and at the moment it's got 8 bottles of essential oils on there, a litre bottle of water with yerba. Right, let me show you, look. I've got my yerba mate tea in here, so I've got that stewing. Brewing, stewing, I don't know whether that's the right phrase. Here we go, look, Miss Mary, that was from Simply Taisha. Wasn't that kind of a... Yeah. She is saying thank you very much, Taisha, but obviously she's got a mouthful. You can't hear it. We've been hearing a lot from Miss Mary this week. We've been hearing a lot. She was singing to Bellflower earlier. Right, let's have a look what else is going on. Right, Pammy's here. Right, let's see what else is here. I can see Malika. Hello. My name, I know you speak. Malika Pathan. Have I said your name correctly, Malika? Beautiful name, beautiful. So, let me there. I've spoken it. Hopefully I spoke it well. So everyone's saying hi to Pammy and to Michelle. I can see for you. Ooh, I think I love you. They say hi. Hi, see for you. Lovely to see you. Right, folks, remember, if you have got a channel, I want you to drop hashtag sleep. Hashtag sleep. Honestly, one of these days, I don't know how they let me out at night. They don't let me out at night. Hold on, what can I see here? Jonathan from Carnival Muscle has just done me a super chat. Hold on, what did it say? Let me see if I can see it on here. Your personality is endearing and makes me smile. Ah, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. Jonathan, you make me smile. When you talked about those 6 pillows needing to be a certain way, oh my goodness, it reminded me before. But we know it's because of your spine. But I understood it. It made me smile when I was on that live, and I was like, stop it, Jen. Because I used to have a yoga one. The yoga one would be here, because I was finding I couldn't breathe on my right side. So I had a yoga one here. Then I had 3 here. I had the, you know those wedge pillows? I had wedge pillows under my right foot. And then I was leaning like this in bed. Like this was the only way I was able to sleep, or I thought it was. Didn't realise I was stopping breathing every 45 seconds. And I'd be like that. But then that's why I've got really bad skin here. And it was really bad on my chest. Because when I was doing that, it was all the dribble that was being frothed out of my mouth was just there and infecting my face. Disgusting. I'm sorry, too much information. But thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you, Carnival Muscle. Thank you, Jonathan. Remember to drop your link in the chat. Oh my goodness. I was thinking of this person earlier on today, wondering how is Brother Ezekiel? How is Brother Ezekiel? He's here. And the Lord says, go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell those pharaohs to let my people go. Ezekiel, I'm so glad to see you. I really was thinking about you earlier, and I was thinking about you earlier in the week as well. And it's like, don't see Brother Ezekiel, I hope he's okay. Yes, he's here. Peace and blessings to you, my friend. Right, remember folks, if you can't click on these links now, do not worry, because what I do at the end of the live, you know when it does the video replay, what I do is I update the video description, and anyone who shared their channel link in the chat, all of those go into the video description. And that way, if you've not subscribed to them but you'd like to, you want to see what the crack is, see what's occurring, go over and check out their channel. If you like it, subscribe. If you like it, press like. And if you love it, leave a comment. Watch the whole video. I'm telling you, you've got to watch Jonathan's videos on Carnivore Muscle. You've got to watch Pammy. Pammy, I'm so glad you're here, because you're about to hear yourself. I'm going to record the vlog, and I've got to record the second part of the vlog. So what I'm going to do is in a minute, I'm going to record the second part, then come back to the chat. But Pammy, you were getting a mention. But I'm not going to say why. All will be revealed. Ah, bless you. I hope you're well. I hope you're well, Ezekiel. I'm so glad you're here, because you know I love that song. And the Lord says, go down. I love singing that one. Pammy, I need to give you... Right, I've got a song for Pammy. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who would walk... I can't get the note. It's two brothers shouting this song, so I can't get the note. When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. Oh, there's enough for Pammy. Malika's here. Malika says, I'm Indian girl, but I am making you laugh. I'm glad you're laughing, Malika. I'm so glad you're laughing. I tell you what, you can come again. And I'm gonna make sure I keep you laughing. I'm gonna get a song for you. Hold on, let me think of a song for you, Malika. There was a brilliant song in the UK. Remember, I keep talking about UK garage. There was a brilliant song by an artist called Malika, and it was, don't go, pack it up, get gone, 'cause I can't take this no more. Yes, well, Miss Mary is clearly telling me I need to stop singing. You were not feeling that, was you, Miss Mary? You were not feeling that tune. Don't go. No, it was... Get gone, pack it up. Right, honestly, Miss Mary is looking at me like, just stop it. Right, it was Calam. Calam has got me looking out for Miss Mary's side eye. Miss Mary does the most amazing side eyes now on my videos. First Calam spotted it, and then Elizabeth from More Intuitive Me, she commented on it. So, Miss Mary, when you're telling me I've got to stop, I'm stopping. She absolutely does, Calam. Honestly, Bellflower! Purple rain. Right, this is from Bellflower. You were singing to Bellflower, wasn't you, yesterday? Was it yesterday, Bellflower, we did the video? Oh my goodness. That video has gone crazy. You know that lymphatic drainage video? It's gone crazy. I'm going to tell you about it more in the vlog. No, I'm not, because I forgot to do it. So I'm going to tell you now. That video has had more than 41,000 views. Me and Sir Michael on that Life Pro vibration plate. It's had more than 41,000 views. I know! It's crazy. So Malika's here saying she's crying. Don't cry. Don't cry. I'm singing the song. I'm not singing. Oh no, the words aren't for you. The words aren't for you is the fact that her name was Malika. Let me think of another song I could sing for you. It will come. I want one with laughter. I want one with sing hallelujah, come on, get happy, get ready for the judgment day. Right, that's now your song. I think I gave it to somebody else, but I haven't sang it for so long. They might not be following me anymore. I don't know. Harjarene, do you remember who I used to sing Get Happy for? If they continue to follow me, I've got to find Malika another song. But I want one that's about singing and joy and laughter. Okay, Amy's here. Amy from Amy Loses It. Amy, I've been so busy today. I've been on lots of people's lives. I was on Callie's live. Have you seen Calisthenics Life NYC? Have you seen him in action? He's just getting over a rotator cuff injury. Yeah, he did like, was it 2 hours? I think he was on for 2 hours. I know he was on when Foodie's vacation was on. That's why I wasn't on Vicky's Connect and Grow live today, because Callie is, as I say, is done damage on his rotator cuff, and yet still did I think it was about a 2-hour workout. Yeah, Harjarene said it was 2 hours. Latera, right, here she is, you see, we speak her name and she appears. Latera, I've just filmed the first part on my vlog. I'm going to do the second part in a minute, but the first part you get a fabulous mention. So I'm going to do the second part in a moment. Tracy, I know, 41,000 views on an 18-minute video is insane. It is insane, isn't it? Right, hold on. So Malika says, ma'am, I read class 10th metric exam coming soon, 2026, but I help me. You know what? You keep watching our videos. You keep watching our videos. I speak very fast. Himani speaks very fast, but beautiful English. We've got so many people's videos on here. So remember, do hashtag sleep. Drop in sleep. Drop in hashtag sleep if you've got a channel, and I will share your channel links. And then Malika can subscribe to all of those channels and learn English with all of the different languages, not the different languages, the different accents that are spoken. So I don't even speak with the King's English. I don't speak with good English. I speak with a local regional dialect, Midlands. And Tracy, we were laughing about this, wasn't we, the other day? Us folk in the Midlands, we sound really common because we very rarely use our T's. And we're from Nottingham, or as we say, Nottingham. That's how we name our own city. 'Cause I'm Jo from Nottingham town. Honestly, I love that song, Harjarene. Right, okay, in fact, while I'm getting ready to do my next part of the vlog, I'm going to play the song, and if you all like the song, not going to play it for long, I'm just going to get up some water. If you like the song, then please dance along. Are we having an impromptu dance party, Vicky? We might be having an impromptu dance party. But this song is wonderful. In fact, Vicky, we were speaking about you the other day. You know some of your amazing tunes, you know, like your reggaeton and your Cumbria and, you know, you like your salsa stuff. Can you share that with us? Because JC Calamity Jane needs it for a project. That's all I'm going to say, Calamity. That's all I'm going to say. Right, but for now, let me show you this. Yes, Terence sounds like a Cockney random fella. That's a Cockney gone wrong, apparently. Right, but listen to this while I take some
Cause I'm just singing from the heart. Every word a little piece of art. If you need a tune to lift your day, I'll sing your name in my own sweet way. Knitting postcards. finish the story or spread some fun. I mix a little
It's such a bob.
a little
And if Paul Amadeus Lane is here, we had a conversation the other day about being able to dance in the chair.
You bring your smile, I'll bring harmony. The beat's my friend, the mic's my home.
Look,
This is your
I'm
love in every tone.
my feet are involved.
Cause I'm Jo, singing from the heart. Every word's a little piece of art. From night in the skies, I sing my song to everyone.
I can see Chris is here. I can see Linda Jenn is here.
If you hear my
Right, Vicki, don't put them in the comments. We've got it already, remember. We've got to remember we were chatting with you before about behind the scenes. So no need to put it in the comments. But thank you. Right, Evelyn is here from Beautiful and Coloured. You need to stay on, Evelyn, because you're going to get a mention in my vlog in a minute. Chris is saying, I love your hair. Thank you, Chris. Chris, I love your vibe. I really need to get onto one of your After Dark lives. Honest, I can just imagine it now. Chris is at After Dark, Michelle's Mirror After Dark, and me, a special guest. If you guys cannot get me fixed up by the end of the After Dark, I'll never get fixed up. Me and Miss Mary will live a spinster's life forever. Miss Mary's already got her legs akimbo. She's washing herself. You know, she's already accepted the spinster life. Okay, so it's lovely to see everybody. Oh, she's not, right, she doesn't like the song. Don't worry about it then, Malika. I'm not going to play it anymore for, well, I'm not playing it for you, so if you don't like it, don't worry. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now, folks, I'm going to fan for a start. Right, I've got to record the second part of my vlog. So, let me get the second part up. Right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to record it, because this is why I'm on now, because otherwise I'd have been recording but chatting to nobody. So Latera's already been mentioned in the first part of the vlog, as has Laurie from GLP1 Genuine Review. We've had Lisa from Gateshead's been mentioned. The fact that my Auntie Jo's Bedtime Stories has been launched has been mentioned. Target Primary's been mentioned. Okay, and the Sunday School Carnival crew have been mentioned. Okay then, so are you ready? Folks, are you ready? Right, everyone's saying hi to everybody. Okay, whilst you're saying hi, I'm going to do the recording. Okay? Let me catch my breath. Okay, so speaking of movement, it was great to catch up with Callie today on his live. Callie from Calisthenics Life NYC. He does a live regularly from Central Park. Central Park, New York I'm on about, not Huddersfield. Right, Callie's there and doing some amazing exercise, but just with his body. That's what calisthenics is all about. So it's using your own weight. And he does some amazing stuff, but of course Callie will help you modify it. So Callie's been brilliant at helping me modify some of the moves. So for example, let me show you this. Let me show you this. Okay. So this is the mountain climb. Isn't it? Now Taisha was showing me how to do the planks, and she allowed me to modify it from here. So long as I'm holding my abdomen in, Callie said that's a perfect exercise. Calling it cardio. I think it's cardio. I don't know. But if you want to find out more, check out Callie's channel. I've spotlighted one of his videos in my Joe Sleep Spotlight collection. I will understand what that calls in a moment. Let me do it again. Every time I try and say that that collection name, I always get it wrong. So let me try it again. That's going to be included in Joe Sleep's Spotlight video collection, as well as being in the video descriptions below. Another person who's been on the move out in her neighbourhood is our good friend Harjarene, aka D-Boss Way. She got an e-bike for her birthday, and boy, she's been putting it to use. She has been all over the neighbourhood. We see a beautiful part of Texas. 5 miles that she does. She also just running. She does the plank. She does all the challenges. Harjarene is a boss. So check out her video. And you know, check out a video for her moves. But I think Miss Mary, are you okay? Miss Mary's just fell off the chair. Bless her heart. Come on, Miss Mary, come back up. So you can check out Harjarene's moves on her videos. But you can also check out Harjarene's personality, because she is one of the co-hosts on the Behind the Scenes live show. So that's a show that I do every Monday with Harjarene Annette. I do it with JC Jane, and I do it with Himani from Stealth Health India. And this week, next week on Monday, we've got Keely on. She's our special guest. So check out the notification. It should be coming out on Saturday, maybe. I think it's going to be Saturday. So check out the notification, and of course we'll put the link in the video description below. Right, Miss Mary, you just bounced back, didn't you? You've shown so much resilience. Speaking of resilience, oh my goodness, you have not seen anything like Pammy, who just happened to mention in my comments 2 weeks ago that one of her non-scale victories was the fact that she can now walk and climb stairs without getting out of breath. That was the biggest understatement of my life. In Pammy's video, now Pammy's lost a phenomenal amount of weight. She looks incredible. She's my inspiration, because like there's Dominic from the Manjaro Diaries. Dominic and I, we're trying to lose half of our body weight. Pammy's already done it. I think she's lost more than half. She looks amazing. But you know what? When she's talking about getting up steps, she's not talking about the stairs to the first floor. She's talking about the steps on a set of bleachers. So I want you to go and check out that video. I'll pop that video that I'm pointing to right there. I'm going to put the details of it in the video description below, together in Joe's Sleeps Spotlight video collection. Look, I'm going to check what it is, because I still can't get it in my mind what the name of that video playlist is. But tell me, how do you move? Tell me in the comments below. Remember, I'm now doing modified planks, modified mountain bike. I'm on the vibration plate. I'm trying to get out more walking. Miss Mary gets me running ragged, looking for cat treats. You know, how do you move? Let me know in the comments below. You know I love reading your comments. I also love reading about your weight loss wins. Do you want me to tell you mine? This is week 31. And this week, I've lost 2 pounds, or 1 kilo, which means in total, 31 weeks, I've lost a total of 93 pounds, otherwise known as 42 kilograms. So I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon. I'm really, right, you know, folks, you know it's not about the scales for me. But wouldn't it be great if I could lose 100 pounds before Christmas? Christmas is what? 6 weeks away? Oh my goodness, Christmas is 6 weeks away. Right, I need to have a word with Santa. Before I do though, I want to talk to you about Sarah. Sarah has lost 26 kilos, and she shows us in this video what 26 kilos looks like. Her husband is having some kind of laugh, because he puts umpteen weights, gym weights, on her and asks her to walk around with it. That husband of hers. We might need to get her husband on the behind the scenes show when we do the spouse edition. So speaking of movement, it's been great. I love the challenges. And one of my favourite challenge video at the moment, without a doubt, is Evelyn and her 2 sons. Evelyn from Beautiful I Am Coloured. Yes, she is beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. Evelyn is doing a nailless, fabulous song, by the way. I can't sing it now, but I've been singing it all day. and I've been trying to do the nailless with you, Evelyn. I've been trying to do them whilst I'm holding on to Sir Michael. But you do them much quicker to that song. You and your boys are wonderful. And if you haven't seen it before, I need you to go and check out that video. Again, all the details will be in the video description, and it'll also be in Joe Sleep's Spotlight video collection. Finally, I've got one more thing to mention. One more thing. Oh, I've got a sweat on. But believe you, it's going to get worse, because in December, JC Calamity Jane has thrown down the gauntlet. She has introduced DeZumba. Yes, Calamity Jane and Himani, they're both going to lead the charge. The plan is to get as many of the GLP-1 community actually doing Zumba. So if we can spread that out to all the communities, wouldn't it be brilliant if we could see, I really need to see Carnival Muscle doing Zumba class. I'm just going to throw it out there, Carnival Muscle. I need to see it happen. Brother Ezekiel, if you're there too, I need to see you doing Zumba. Show us on your channel. The gauntlet has been thrown. That's the DeZumba challenge. You'll find out more about that on Calamity's channel. Follow this link, not this link. I'm going to put the video description. I'm going to put the video thumbnail there and the video details in the video description. I really should get better at this. This is why I'm not driving. This is why I'm not driving anymore. So follow Calamity Jane and Himani for lots of more information about the DeZumba challenge for December. Okay, so I've had a fabulous week. Again, I want you to tell me about your week. So please let me know in the comments below. Until then, Miss Mary, are you okay? We need to make sure you're okay before we sign off. Miss Mary? Are you okay, Miss Mary? Are you okay, little flower? Well, that face says 1,000 words, doesn't it? And on that note, I'm going to say, sleep well, slim down, and I'll see you next time. Yes, my princess. Yes, my princess. That's us who recorded it. We did the recording. Oh, she wants to go again. She doesn't like being held. But you know what? This cat, the moment I sit down on the settee, she's like that on me. So she like holds me, but she doesn't like me being held. She doesn't like to be held. Maybe she's the alpha in our relationship. Oh my goodness. Chris, you need to help me out and find myself a new alpha. because Miss Mary's not paying any bills around here. I feel like that. Can you remember that song, the snake? The snake. Take me in, oh tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake. Miss Mary's the snake in our relationship. No, you're not, baby. You beautiful girl. I apologise for everything I said. I do apologise for everything I said. Okay, then let's have a look what's going on in the chat. I've finished doing the recording now, so I'm free to chat with you all again. Let's see. Right. Okay, let's have a look. The MLB's here. The MLB. Oh, Miss Mary. I thought I was going to come and say something. But no, let me... Right, I'm going to do... When I had you... I can't do the fourth harmony. I can't do it well. I've been doing workouts all day. I'm still wearing my sweatband. Right, so let's have a look. Right, let me go phone up the chat. Right. So Bellflower's gone. See you later, my love bugs. Picking up my kid from school. Lovely to see you, Bellflower. Right. So let me get right up to the top of the chat again. Miss Mary was so excited, Pammy. She was ready for her cameo. She didn't realise that involved falling off the chair. Right, let's have a look. So sweet, me. Right, Mia's here. Miss Mary. Miss Mary, your friend Mia's here. Yes, you know Miss Mary. Mia, you know Mia. She's the one with Todd Kitty and Little Lady. She's just sent you some cat treats. So, and we'll sing me a song. What's new, pussycat? Oh, what's new, pussycat? Whoa. Right, so it's lovely to see Mia. Right, I can see Target Prime Rib. Target Prime Rib. You've just had a mention. So maybe that's why you're here. But you've just had a mention. I've been recording my vlog. So I've been telling the folks on the vlog that we're doing an interview on the 11th. What day is the 11th? If it's 4 days away from now, is it Tuesday? If it's definitely the 11th. So yeah, we're meeting up on then. Tracy, Miss Mary, Tracy sent you some cat treats. So let's see, because Tracy's our little star. Just keep shining and shining. Sooner or later you'll find the surprise. I forgot the words. That's my favourite song. How have I forgot the words? That's why I've got a tattoo from that because of that song. How have I forgot the words? Honestly, my mind's telling me no. But my body. Right, we're not supposed to be singing his stuff, or are we? I remember seeing, what was it said? What's his name? Pete, the tall lanky one from Saturday Night Live. He said, we're okay to listen to those artists that have since had criminal issues, but what we should be doing is every time we listen to the song, we're to donate to survivors, you know, those charities. So I'm going to put some money in for a donation for, I'll put some money in for Childline. That's a UK charity. I'll do that. Tracy will remind me, won't you, Tracy? Okay, then let me make, right, I'm looking too close, right, I'm here again, I'm here. Right. So, Pammy says, oh, I like those mountain climbers better than the other ones too. I'll do those. Honestly, you can feel it, because especially if you're doing the, you're pulling in your abdomen as well, you can really feel it. It's both cardio and strength, says Calam, and that is the best combo. Absolutely. So, Pam's saying something so sweet to Mia. You know, I wish the chat had DMS, LOL. What's DMS? It's not like PMS, is it? Me too. Everyone say me too. So that sounds like a good thing. Miss Berry was excited. That is great. So that must have been for Harjarene's song. Am I right, Latera? So you were saying that was great about the Harjarene's song that she wrote me. Right. Amy shared her hashtag sleep. So her channel's come up. Have a great day, Bellflower. Be safe driving, Bellflower. Sarah's here. Sarah says, hi, Amy. Sarah with Sarah's smile. Again, beautiful song. Cannot remember it now. I'm going to have to do a short of me singing it for you, Sarah. Because I did remember the lyrics. But I just cannot remember them as soon as I need to think of them. That's terrible, isn't it? Amy, she ran from my car today 1.5 blocks to my apartment door. And she ran. She's put those in capitals. Throw some confetti up. Please throw some confetti up for Amy. Because that's a huge win. That is a huge win. So throw some confetti up. Let me throw some confetti up. I'm going to do it as well. So, oh, I can't throw confetti anymore. Is that just me? Is anyone else able to throw confetti? I don't know what's going off there. Yes, I can see it here. We've been mentioning how YouTube got some funny things happening. Like sometimes on shorts, people can't see the icons to either like or comment or even subscribe. And then just there as I was on the live, I went to look at the live and throw, is it because it's my live? Maybe it's because it's my live. Right, answer, there's that answered. Okay, let's have a look. Direct messages, I get you. Grant is here. Lord Grant, the Earl of Campbell. Lovely to see you, sir. Lovely to see you. Hope you're having a pleasant day. Not a peasant day, a pleasant day. because he's got the power of love. Grant says, good afternoon. That is a full day. So let's see who's having a full day. Right, the Mel B says, sorry, I'm driving. I've been doing the most today. She's done work, she's done strength training, she got her hair did, she's got car detailing, productivity. Honestly, Mel, I need to go and have a lie down after reading that. Calamity, I'm going back up the chat now. So Calamity is saying, target prime rib. Joe would like you to join in on the Zumba challenge in December. Yes, it's called DeZumba. So, are you going to do it, Target? Are you going to do it? We could do it, and we could do it. We could do it from our chairs. Zumba. We could do, what's that one? Jen's going to reveal all. I can't wait to see Himani and Jenn do these. It's going to be great. Let's have a look. You're looking gorgeous. Right, Mel B's always looking gorgeous. That woman is just gorgeous, personified. Everyone's saying hi to Lord Grant. Okay, I think about, right, target prime rib, that's Thomas. So he's going to think about it. So if Thomas is going to think about it, I really hope Lord Grant is going to think about it. The Earl of Campbell, are you going to join in with the Zumba? You don't have to film it. You don't have to film it. But when the workouts come on, then the kings of the weight loss world, then the health transformation world, we need you to join in. And I'm saying that as well to you, Teddy. I've seen how high your knees get on those knee lifts. I've seen how high they get. Okay, so we've got Nicole in. Where's Nicole? Have I missed Nicole? Linda's here. I fell in love with you the first time I looked into them their eyes. You had a simple, cute way of flirting now with them their knee lifts. Linda does all of the challenges. Linda does all the challenges like it ain't no thing. Here's me struggling after getting an inhaler, after doing a couple of those knee lifts with Sir Michael. Linda's like, it ain't no thing. But my body is telling me yes. Harjarene. Pammy cannot wait to do Zumba. She cannot wait. Kalam, I'm going to make sure that you've got Vicky's email address so that she can send it over to you for the project that you're working on. Right, let me go back down. So Nicole's here somewhere, but I missed her. Here she is, I can see her at the bottom. Namaste, Nicole. Namaste. Hope you've been enjoying your Pilates. I might be on the challenge. We'll see. Right. Nicole, as a fellow fibromyalgia sufferer, if you're in, I'm in. Same to you, Taisha. If you're in, I'm in. We're gonna go for it. I'm not gonna video mine. I'm not putting that out there. It's already bad enough with my legs akimbo on the vibration plate. Can you imagine it on the Zumba? Oh my goodness. Oh, hello, bedtime. Oh my, right. Is Mel B still here? Mel B, are you still there? If you're just listening, don't worry. I said, Jenn and I, we were talking about what we were like in our early 30s, you know, throughout the 30s. And if only we'd known each other, because we both lost weight. Right, Mel B, this is a story for you. Right, we both really went hard for Zumba in 2012, 2013. It may or may not have had something to do with Beto. Beto was on the, can you remember the DVDs? Can you remember you used to get a booklet of the DVDs with Zumba? I've still got them. So Beto's in my heart. And somewhere I've got those Zumba shakers, you know, Zumba. I'm doing that and my wings are going for it, look. Right. But I lost a fair bit of weight back in 2013. So I was on the scene. I was on the dating scene. And I was doing online dating, as you do. There's children present. Please, please shut the children away from this broadcast. No, I'm a good Christian girl. I'm not gonna reveal too much. But seriously, I was on Plenty of Fish. Can you remember Plenty of Fish? I mean, fish. There's a whole lot of pikes in there. I tell you, a whole lot of catfish. Plenty of catfish in there, and some sharks as well. So what I used to do was I would say, I'm going to arrange to meet you after work. I'm going to meet you after work, and I'm going to meet you in a bar that was between my work and where I lived. So no one would know where I lived, no one would know where I worked, and I'd meet them there. And I had some amazing anecdotes to share from some of these dates. So much so that the staff knew that I was on these dates. So they used to always keep an eye out for me, just make sure I was okay. But one day, Carnival Muscle, if you're still here, let me know if you're still here. Carnival Muscle he does carnival, and he's a bodybuilder. And if you go and check out his channel, you see this man is serious about bodybuilding. His body he's like a Greek god. I'm all right saying that about you, aren't I, Jonathan? You know, I'm not objectifying you, am I? Anyway, so I went on a date once with a fella who told me he was into bodybuilding. So we agreed to meet after work in this bar. So I turn up, I've got my red lippy on, and you know, wore something nice for work. Nothing too revealing, obviously, because it's just date one, and I'm just coming out from work. So I can see OK Cupid. was that your channel of choice there, JC? And say I was all over Plenty of Fish, or POF, as he used to call it. Well, anyway, I met this fella in this bar. He was huge. It was like, and I liked him. I like him anyway now. But this guy was like 6'4", and I loved them tall, you know, because then I could look up into their eyes. You know what I mean? But he was tall, but he was big. He was built like a brick house. That's a phrase that we use in the UK. There used to be this thing where you used to have a toilet built at the back of the garden, and they used to call it the brick house. And this guy was built like that. Just huge. He was massive. Very attractive. Is Carnival still there? If Carnival Muscle's on, if you're not on Carnival Muscle, I'm going to send you this clip. But anyway, I met this guy for this date, and I think we bought a drink and everything, and I noticed he had a Tupperware box. You know, one of those Tupperware boxes. And it was a big one. And I was like, the outhouse, that's what they call them. It was built like an outhouse. We call them brick houses. S-H-I-T, houses. I hope that doesn't get me demonetised. Okay, enough said. Right, so anyway, met him, and he got this big Tupperware box. And I was like, what have you got in the Tupperware box? And he says, I've got 6 pieces of white fish. And I was like, right? And he says, they're not cooked yet. Not cooked yet? That was the end of that date. Honestly, the presumption of it. He turned up with his 6 pieces of uncooked white fish because he was expected to be back at mine cooking it up in between coffee. So that was the end of that date. I also went on a couple of other dates. I went on this fabulous date. Oh my goodness, this guy was gorgeous. He was a photographer. And in the end he turned into, you know, like on when Harry met Sally, and it was always clear that Harry loved Sally, wasn't it? You know, we all knew it. That was me with Dave. He was beautiful. But he very quickly friend-zoned me. So, but then we went on many dates after that. But it was definitely in the friend zone. So, you know, that was all. I went on a date. It was a plenty of fish date. I went on a plenty of fish date, and the fella turned up with his owl. An owl. You know, to wit to woo. An owl. It was amazing. We went for a walk. We went for a walk with this man and his owl. I think it was a tawny owl. You know, like one of those big ones, the big brown ones. Maybe it wasn't a date, Clam. Maybe I just picked up some random. But you know the weirdest thing? It was amazing, right? I was there walking with this owl. And all of the crows, because we went on a nice walk, all of the crows were just going crazy because they were aware that there was this huge predator, you know, there. And I think they were on about me. I tell you, Mel B, you know when I laugh and told you about on Downsizing Divas channel, and I used to laugh and say, you know, I don't think I ever allowed a man to ask me out. I was always the one asking them out. I was the predator. These poor crows. Yes, Nicole, an owl, a tawny owl, one of those big brown ones with the ears. It was huge. You know what, Clam? I did enjoy the date. I really did enjoy the date. He was lovely. The fella was lovely. But he lived with his mum. So that was another story. Oh my goodness. I've got many more stories, but they're going to have to be on Chris's After Dark or Michelle's Mirror After Dark. Some of them, oh my goodness. They were just amazing. Some of these dates I'd been on. Right, and let me tell you one last one before I look at the comments. One day I went on, was another walk, right? It was around a lake. So met them at the lake, and he was very tall, very handsome. You know, all of the men I've had really nice, significant relationships with, they've all been like my height, 5'6". But all of these beauties, these Adonises that I used to go on plenty of fish dates with, they were all at least 6'3". So I went on this walk with, and I got 3 pairs of Spanx on. I've got the knicker Spanx. You know those ones that right, for fellas out there, they're the ones, that material that pulls in a girl to make her look trim. But I've got one pair of the knicker pair on. Then I got the, you know, the ones that look like cycling shorts. And then I got the vest. And I went on a walk, and this walk was about 3 miles around the lake. With 3 grand. Earl of Campbell. Believe me, three pairs, right. Vicki, I tell you what hurt. You know I get hot. I get really hot. I always do. Even when I'm a lot slimmer, I'm still Team Jacob. I'm a werewolf, right? So there I am in 3 pairs of Spanx, and I think we got to the first mile when it hit. You know what hit? All of that nylon, all of that spandex. I got the hives. And I've got 3 pairs of Spanx on, so I've got hives from head to my knees. And I've still got 2 more miles to go. you know what I was doing? I was walking like this. Just trying to rub my thighs together, just so I could scratch them. You know, while they're doing that. Oh dear. Tracy, that was Home Pierpoint. That's a beautiful lake, isn't it, in Nottingham? And I'd not even got halfway around around before the hive set up, and I'm trying to play it cool. Oh my goodness, he wanted to see me again. He wanted to see me again. Oh my! I went on a date with right. One last one. It's not a funny story. It just is one that I like to throw out there every now and again. I was dating a superstar DJ, a DJ that DJs in Napa, Ibiza, Italy, travels all around the world. He was beautiful. He was beautiful. You know that statue David? You know the statue David? Is it a Michelangelo one or Da Vinci? I don't remember which one. It's an Italian one. Right, I'm saying Italian. We know already that Jen knows this one. You know that statue is just a beautiful man. Beautiful lips. Superstar DJ had those lips. He was breathtaking. And you know what he loved about me the most? I'm saying love. I don't think it was love. I don't think it was ever love. But you know what he loved about me the most? My healing hands. Because this girl can do a sports massage like no other. Or she could before the Reynards kicked in. Typical, isn't it? I'm never going to find a man again now. Now my special healing hands have been lost. I'm going to have to do more of these workouts, aren't I? Okay, then, so let's have a look what's going on in the chat. Not cooked. I know, baby. Not turning up with uncooked white fish. So, Kalam met Randy on OkCupid. Hey, maybe I'll sign up for them after all. I tell you, I've got to sign up for Michelle. Michelle's After Dark. And Chris's After Dark. If your two are still there, invite me on for your After Dark. I'd love to, what was that song that they did on SNL? You know, the Winter Man. Oh, right, I can't think of, it was one of the Punky Johnson songs that they did. And SZA, she guested on it. And it was about the big man. I want a big man for winter. It was such a, right, I want a big man for winter. I'll take any man. I'll take any man for winter. You know, we need a new alpha in this relationship. Miss Mary can't have it all her own way. Okay, right, let's have a look. So I can see now that I need to get some leg warmers and a headband, go all out. This is JC Calamity Jane, so she's, right, Mel B is going to do Zumba as well. Zumba. So we've got quite a few people now lined up. Right, Grant saying, well, I should be good to go then. Brilliant. So we've got Thomas is thinking about it. Pammy's a definite. Harjarene's a definite. Himani's a definite. Mel B's a definite. Who else is it? Right. Nicole is still thinking about it. Fibromyalgia. If you do, I do. If we'll do it, we'll do it. Let's have a look what else is going off in the chat. Nicole loves me a tall man. I don't know whether it's looking up at their hair nostrils. I don't know what it is. No, I know what it is. Oh my goodness, I know what it is. Let me tell you a nice story now. Right, you know my dad is gorgeous. My dad is gorgeous and he's got muscle for days. You know, like Callie. My dad's body's like between Callie and Jonathan from Carnival Muscle. You know, he's a boxer. He's a welterweight boxer. So he's got good body. And he's still now, he's 70. Still got muscles everywhere. Right? So my dad, he was always our, you know, just looking up to him all the time. And it was one Christmas, and it was Christmas Day, and we went to take my granddad's dog for a walk. And me and my sister were there with my dad. So my dad was holding our two hands. And me and my sister are stepsisters, but we're raised with the same age. So she's like my best friend. And raised together, she's my everything. My sister is my everything. And we were there swinging out, you know, hands with Daddy as we was walking. I think we must have been about 9. No, we're about 7. About 7 years old. And we got the dog. And we're walking up And then we're walking closer and closer to the woods. You know when you were kids and your mum and dad would say, all the elders in the neighbourhood would say, don't go in the woods. Don't go in those woods. There's a dirty old man. There was always some dirty old man for some reason. It wasn't dirty old men in these woods. It was glue sniffers, right? But we always just say dirty old man. So we were walking up towards these woods. And me and Michelle were like this. Because my sister's called Michelle as well, Michelle. But she and Michelle, M.I. Anyway, so Dad says, don't worry, I am Superman. And I think that was it. And we both looked up at Dad as he told us he was Superman. And I think that is why I get so giddy for a tall man. Because I must just remember that looked up like that at my dad as he told us he was Superman. Bless him! Oh! Right, so Grant is saying the outhouse. Yes. Right, let me make this bigger so that I can still chat to you. Right. Here we go. Right. So, everyone's laughing at the fish story. Right, everyone's... Right, so Michelangelo says, idiosyncratic girl. That is Sister Z. Sister Z, whilst you're here, let me do you a quick... Dip and fall back. Dip and fall back. Dip and fall back. Dip and fall back. One more. Dip and fall back. That's me. I've got to stop with the exercise. Honestly, Callie got me working up a storm earlier on, and that was after I'd just done that resistance band workout on the vibration plate. So, Terence and Raquel both off. Have a lovely weekend. We're going to watch your videos. So Terence has just got a new channel. He's shared his link, so I'm going to put it in the video description and we can check out his channel. So let's have a look. Everyone's laughing. Joe, you're making my stomach hurt. I'm sorry, Vicki. This is what I'm saying. Those 30s, the 30s. Now, I need to have these conversations with Jenn, but Jenn's married now, so she can't share her stories. Not online, anyway. Melby is laughing about me being hilarious. Everyone's laughing at the Sister Z. It was a real life owl. You know, put it. You know, like you go to those Renaissance fairs, and there's an owl, and they're normally about this big. It was twice the size of that. This fella put him on my shoulder, and I think it was a girl actually. I think the owl was a girl, and it was just it was amazing. But how flipping random is that? Turn up for a date walking. Turns up with his tawny owl. So everyone's laughing about the owl. Okay, let me move down. Vicki, I'm sorry for making you laugh. I'm so sorry. Right, yes, he did. That was indeed a long walk. And he loved my walk. I was like, Marilyn Monroe in the Some Like It Hot, where she's got that little wiggle dress on, and she's walking like that. that would be walking in three pairs of Spanx. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right. He was Sarah. He was mesmerised by that sachet. Oh, I love it. You guys are so funny. Elizabeth, hi, Elizabeth from the Morning Do It To Me, how are you? Oh, I can see Miss Nikki's in the chat. Miss Nikki, are you going to get on board with the DeZumba challenge? DeZumba, Zumba. So everyone's saying hi to everybody. Much love to you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I've launched it. I've launched the channel. We launched it earlier. Clam, if you're still there, or Harjarene, if you're still there, is Himani on? Would any one of you just put in the link for the Auntie Jo's Bedtime Stories channel? I've only got one video on there at the moment because I wasn't expecting to go live with it today, but because I wanted to share the link and it wasn't live. And you know what? That's what it meant. I don't know what it meant. I'm going to ask Stash. If Stash is still on, Stash will tell me what it meant. Let's have a look. So everyone's saying hi. Everyone's saying hi, Nicole. Right. When you were laughing about the walk, I was too. We laugh alike. It's honestly, Vicky, you and me, we're like sisters. I remember my dad's a beautiful, beautiful man. Maybe we're sisters. Maybe we are the sisters. Me and Angie are. Angie, Jenny's life. We're sisters. I just decided she's beautiful, so she's my sister because my dad's a beautiful man. He's a beautiful, beautiful man. Right. I know, but I didn't. Right, Elizabeth, I did mention you. I mentioned you right from the start, saying about this has been given your blessing. The Auntie Jo's bedtime stories. So it was launched. What time is it now? Oh my goodness, I've been on for 90 minutes. Right, I'm going to let you guys go in soon because it's Friday. It's Friday. Enjoy the rest of your day, folks. Right, Kalam's just put the link in the chat. Cookie's here. This definitely seems like live. I need to watch from the beginning. Yes. Cookie, watch it from the beginning. Or if you want the dating updates. Not the dating updates, because I'm not dating again yet. And I say yet. You know, I'm young, free, and single, and I just want to mingle with you, baby. Honestly, my mum's going to start banning me from YouTube. She really is. Callie's in the house. Callie. Are you going to get involved with the Zumba challenge, the DeZumba challenge? So JC Jane has thrown down the gauntlet for all of us in the communities, whether it's a weight loss community, whether it's a health transformation community, whether it's homesteading, cruising, crocheting, puzzles, Lego, carnivore, muscle bodybuilding, whatever is your poison, she's thrown it down. DeZumba. Zumba. And Vicky is connecting with Kalam, so is Harjarene. Going to send some music over for a special project. All will be revealed. Right, can you drop the link? Right, Elizabeth, what I'll do is I'll put the link in the video description when it goes live. I'm looking forward to watching the full video of Auntie Jo's bedtime stories after watching the short. Ah! Right, before you go then, shall I do you one more poem? I'm going to do one more poem. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Right. Hold on, where is it? Right. Are you up for one more poem before I go? For the children. So bring out the children. Bring out the children right now. If you've got children, Callie, if you bring out your daughter if she's there. Bring out the children so that they can tell me what they think about my poem. Okay, Pammy, are you ready? Right, Tracy's ready. Oh, you can add it to Nightbot. Right, good thinking. I will add it to Nightbot. Brilliant. Okay, right, so here's the poem. This poem's called Over There. Right, I might have to get closer to the thingy. Over there, that's the name of this poem by Joe Lamentine, that's me. The leaves turned gold in the crisp, cool air, and deep in the forest lived 1-year-old bear. He gathered pine cones, berries and fare, preparing for winter. It wasn't far from there. But one chilly morning, with a puzzled little stare, he gasped, "My scarf is gone. Oh, where? Oh, where?" He looked to the trees and called, "Who's there?" And a wise old owl hooted, "Try over there, over there." That's my voice for the wise old owl. That could have been what the owl sounded like, actually. Right. Okay, so we got through the owl. So off he trotted through autumn leaves that swirled, a brave little cub in a big bright world. by the river, an otter popped up with flair and giggled, still searching. Try over there, over there. Through the pines he wandered, sniff, 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 till he met a red fox with a tail so swift. Lost your scarf, said the fox with a stare. Check by the meadow, over there, over there. He trudged and tumbled till his paws felt sore, when a moose appeared with antlers that brushed the forest floor. Lost something, cub, the moose said with care. Head home, young one, your answer is there. I've got to stop doing there. I'm sounding like I'm trying to do the King's English. It's a moose. It should be, it's like a Canadian Alaskan, isn't it? Alaskan, because it's a brown bear. So Bear turned back beneath skies so fair, past the otter, past the fox, past the owl's high stare. And who was waiting by the fire's warm glare? Mummy Bear, with his scarf. She'd found it over there. She wrapped it round him snug and tight. Now you're ready for winter's night. Next time, my darling, check before the storm. And Bear sighed, thanks, Mum, all cosy and warm. As stars blinked high in the autumn air, he whispered half asleep, see you over there. And that's the end. That's the end of my bear story. Over there, over there. What did you think? Okay, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let me go back to here and see if I can look at you so I can see it clearer. What did you think? Right. Oh, Elizabeth! Jo, you were natural. So happy you're doing this. I am happy I'm doing this. Honestly, I'm so happy. Right, I've got some bedtime stories on the Imaginement one. But what I'm going to be doing on the Auntie Jo bedtime stories is I'm going to be reading them. So I'm going to put some of the ones that are on Imaginement onto Auntie Jo's as well, just so that there's some content. But I think from this weekend I'm going to start reading the stories, and then just recording me reading them. So there's no animations or anything. Harjarene says my kids are going to love it. I love it, Jo. Thank you. Thank you so much. Lord Grant, Earl of Campbell, you need to watch for JC Calamity Jane's channel. She's going to be posting all about the DeZumba challenge. So watch her channel. I cannot wait to hear about how you're all getting on with these. Okay, so let me go back through these. My daughter's loves it, and the accent too. Oh, Callie, tell her I love her too. Your daughter is so beautiful. I love her. Nicole says, you're so talented, Jo. That was so cute. Thank you. Don't make me blush, Nicole. Don't make me blush. Oh, and then Tracy DD, it really suits you. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. Honestly, the more intuitive, I'm going to lead the more intuitive me with the last word. She says, you were meant for this, Jo. I feel it's like, Phil said it earlier on in the chat, didn't he? Phil said you would be perfect for children's TV. And so this is it. Elizabeth, thank you so much for giving me the message that I asked for from the cards when you did my reading the other day. And I'm so thankful for the answer, because both answers would have been good, but this answer that you gave me is good for the soul. And I think you know that already. You know that already. Foodie's Vacations agree. Tracy's also agreeing. I'm going to sing you off. I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of your day and have a wonderful weekend. If you've not already seen, Vicki, I've got a video that it's gone crazy. Got over 41,000 views. It went out yesterday afternoon. I think it went out about this time yesterday. And it's got 41,000 views already. So if you've not already seen that, folks, go and watch it. Please go watch it. Watch it. Everyone's sending their love. Honestly, folks, you know how much I love you guys too. I'm working on getting some, you know, now I'm monetized. So brands are coming forward and offering me deals. And you know what I'm doing? I was telling Laurie this earlier on. What I'm doing is, instead of taking commission from them, I'm asking them for a greater discount for you guys. So that way, that's me giving back to you, because you guys give me so much love, so much energy, and I adore it. You know it's good for my soul. You know I'm not going to get all excited again. So I'm going to say thank you before I get myself all excited again. But thank you, folks. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you for letting me be myself again.